Hello, I'm Charlene Pickram, the owner of Pick Empowerment, and in today's video we are going to look at conflict management. And conflict management is in the final quadrant of the social emotional intelligence model, which consists of awareness of self, awareness of other, self-management, and now relationship management. Conflict resolution is extremely detailed, and it is really important that individuals who are engaging in the process of conflict management with others have a very strong self-awareness, awareness of other, and the ability to manage their own emotions and behavior during a conflict situation. And so what exactly is conflict management? Well, conflict management is all about being able to effectively negotiate and resolve a disagreement between an individual or groups. And so one of the practices that I engage in when I'm dealing with individuals that are having difficulty with conflict, particularly in their teams, is that we always start with self-awareness. And I provide an assessment that defines the team, the individuals within the team, their behavioral styles, which very quickly shows other individuals, as well as the individual taking the assessment, what is their behavioral style? How are they most comfortable when somebody is going to approach them? So in regards to somebody who is a relationship behavioral style, they don't like somebody just to come and their problems right away and be all agitated. They really need you first to connect with them on a personal level before you ask them for assistance to deal with a conflict. Because if you come at a relator with that attitude of just all heightened up, I got this problem, solve it, blah, 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 they are going to gloss over. You're going to lose them. You're not going to have effective communication, which is what you need if you're going to try to resolve a conflict. And so we start with that, the self-awareness and the awareness of other. And we look at how people are managing themselves in regards to conflict. And often I'm there because they're not managing themselves, and it's causing increased issues within the team culture and affecting the success of the company and reaching those goals. And so we go through a process of self and other awareness, awareness of how, we are projecting or being perceived by others within our team, and how to be more effective in our communication styles so we can resolve conflict. So what exactly does it look like if you're an individual who has a strong conflict management style? Well, you're really able to engage with difficult individuals or groups in tense situations without alienating other people or escalating yourself in your own emotions and making the problem worse. Individuals who have strong conflict management can often identify the spark that may potentially lead to a conflict. And that is very much about knowing, one, the people who are involved in that potential spark, and being able to step up to the situation and be proactive in resolving it. So this is what I see happening. You are being passive aggressive with your team member, and this is going to lead to further problems. So how can we resolve that here and now before the problem escalates. And you as parents, if you're a parent, you can identify this. If you have multiple kids, one kid is starting to tease their brother or sister or poke at their brother and sister, that is a spark. That is a spark that can potentially escalate to a verbal or physical conflict. And so as parents, you step in, you intervene, you address those hard situations and issues to be proactive and de-escalate. If you have a strong competency in conflict management, you're also very much open to discussion, and you encourage people to share their different perspectives so that there's a broader understanding between the individuals or groups that are having conflict. And what is even more important is that you find some kind of link between those two individuals that you can get them focused on, that they both agree on, so that the individuals are walking away with a feeling of win-win. Now, win-win does not mean that I get 100% of what I want and you get 100% of what you want. I may get 50% of what I want, you may get 60% of what you want. But it's about finding that common ground so that you can walk away with one, a broader perspective of the person's point of view and their feelings on the topic, as well as your own, but that you resolve the conflict by finding a shared understanding so that you can move forward. Now, individuals that do not have a positive competency in regards to conflict management are often very uncomfortable with or actually avoid conflict, and which is very unfortunate, because just like conflict and mistakes, you can really have a great outcome if you're willing to sit down and deal with the difficult moments. And so individuals that don't have the conflict management competency as a strength, they will present ideas in a way that can often escalate the hostility between the individuals within the conflict. But if they're trying to also resolve the conflict, they're just going to enhance it and make it worse. So if you're going to have somebody step in to assist in resolving a conflict, you really want to make sure that they have the competency skills to be able to effectively do that instead of making a situation worse. And the reason why in many cases the situation gets worse with an individual who does not have a strong conflict management competency is that they see other people as actual opponents. So just like getting in the boxing ring, it's all about taking that person out. It's not about understanding their point of view or coming to a win-win resolution. It's all about they're an opponent and you are going to win. And the solution that is found is all about meeting your needs, not about meeting the needs of the we or the group. It's all about the individual. And so that really self-serving, attitude really puts them at a disadvantage, because they don't have a clear understanding of how are they actually participating or playing a role in the conflict, and then they begin to just blame other. So they really don't have that self-awareness that is required to, one, be accountable for your own emotions and how you engage with other, and they have no desire to have that understanding of other. and they're not practicing self-management because it's all about them and what they're going to get out of it, not how they may have to meet somebody halfway. And so again, if you're dealing with conflict within your team, it's really essential to have somebody who has a very strong competency in regards to conflict management if you're asking them to step in excuse me, and to assist with the conflict or problem or issue that is impacting the team and impacting the goals and success of the program. And so I hope you found this video informative. Conflict resolution is an amazing skill to have and foster in self and other. And it certainly does decrease the amount of conflict that gets in the way of individuals moving forward and reaching their goals. So if you have any questions or concerns, please give me a call at 902-225-5996, or you can email me at cpick@live.ca. Be well.